Hi folks, Bob Dale from Total Sales Solutions in Jackson, Mississippi, where we sell motorhomes, we sell lots of diesel trucks, folks. We sell everything, and we sell it only on eBay. We're not open to the public, we're not open for tire kickers. And so what that means is if you are looking at one of our vehicles, one of our motorhomes, or one of our trucks, you're interested in buying it, you're going to get a chance to buy it. Now when I say we're not open to tire kickers, if you're interested in coming to look at one and we agree on a price, you're certainly welcome to come anytime and view it, but we're not open to people who just drive down the street and stop visit. Today we're going to list a truck, folks, that's absolutely astonishing, at least to us. It is a 2012 Dodge 3500 SLT dually. It is a SLT dually, folks. It's got the Bighorn package. It's got the high output Dodge turbo diesel engine in it, Ram engine. This car has windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, and stereo. It has real Alcoa wheels on it, a matching set of tires. The spare is underneath it. Never had any paint work. Doesn't need any paint work. Not a rock pick, not a speck on it. Everything works. Goes down the road like brand new. There is one little fly in the ointment. Doesn't hurt this truck, but we're going to tell you about it because it'll be the biggest bargain you've ever seen. This truck belonged to a trucking company. We assume that one of their executives drove it. It's got a number on it because this truck's got 170,000 miles on it. Doesn't hurt the truck. If we told you it had 7,000 miles on it, you'd believe it, but that's how many it's got. The truck performs flawlessly. It's flawless looking. Mechanically and cosmetically, it's just as new. Come on, we're going to show it to you. Here it is. Dan will help me as we go along here. Not a speck on it that we can find. Never had any paint work. Doesn't need any. The glass is perfect. These are real Alcoa wheels. Has a matching set of Firestone tires, folks. By the way, it has a spare, a brand new spare up under it. Look in here. When I tell you immaculate, I'm not exaggerating. We have no explanation for how new this truck is, folks. But it is brand new. Windows, door locks, tilt and cruise. Got AM, FM stereo. Got a CD player. Oh, you're going to show them the sticker in a minute. We got a brand new sticker. Look at the headliner. I promise you, no one's ever sat on this back seat. Look at the carpet. I mean,
one cool thing about these trucks, and this is on both sides, you got these flip-up storage compartments underneath the seats on both sides, and also on both sides you have these hidden compartments, perfect for filling up with ice and drinks or whatever, but there's one on both sids.
Does anyone ever, you can't tell, no one's ever been back there.
Probably not.
Folks, I'm telling you, the longer I'm in this business, the more I am amazed at some of the things that we see. This truck is amazing. See the tires? They're perfect.
Got one little scuff right there. That's about all you can nitpick.
Yeah. The bed is perfect. It has a spray-in bed liner. It's got a flip-over ball, but it doesn't appear to have ever been used. This tailgate, this bumper, not a mark on it. See how it closes, it shuts and everything. It is the high output 6.7 liter diesel engine. The EGR has been deleted on it, by the way, for fuel economy and what have you. What's for the tires. If you look down the sides, if you went today, folks, and bought you a 2013, it wouldn't be any nicer than this. And I mean that. And I don't know what the video's going to look like, but in person, it's new. Not a mark on it. It's a non-smoker's vehicle. I said it was a non-smoker's vehicle. I don't know if you ever heard. No odors, no smells, no nothing. Headliners as new. Tires. Folks, if you've been thinking about buying a Dodge dually or a one-ton dually of any kind, you better look at this, because you'll never, I promise you, get a chance to buy one like this quality of truck, this value of truck for what we're going to sell this one for. I mean, it's a bargain that's just absolutely perfect. We like this truck a lot. You'll like it a lot. You'll like it more in person than you do on this video, I promise. We're going to list it and sell it. Dan will give you a driving tour in a second. I don't know what else to say about it. It's issue free. It's a 2012 Dodge SLT. It is a 3500 heavy duty one-ton truck, folks. It's got the Bighorn package on it. It has a 6.7 liter high output Dodge turbo diesel engine. It has the heavy duty towing package, Alcoa wheels, has the tow hooks, it has everything. Windows, door locks, tilt, cruise, stereo, CD player, everything you could want on a truck. It rides and drives perfectly, and it looks as good as it rides and drives. You can search the country over, folks. You won't find one like this, and you certainly won't find one for this kind of money. My name's Bob Dale. My phone number is 601-218-1223. 601-218-1223. Call me anytime. Call me in the evenings, call me in the morning. If you have a question about this truck, call and ask. If you want to make an offer, call me at any time, folks. Be glad to talk to you about it. You'll be real tickled if you buy this truck. Thank you so much for watching this video. We appreciate it. Thank you for bidding on our many hundreds of vehicles we've sold. We really do thank you so much, folks. We look forward to you being a customer and seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.
Hey folks, Dan Dale here. You've been listening to my dad talk about this truck. I just wanted to go over a few more things with you. Under the hood, this truck is so original. It's still got the factory battery insulated cover still on it. And that's a little dirty. That's because we don't clean them up. We don't let our guys get up under the trucks at all with the water hoses. You can see you got an H&S. I think that's the EGR delete, but the most important thing on this truck, absolutely no blow by. It's not smoking. I can set the cap on it, it won't blow it off. That's the quickest way to tell if an engine's worn out, if you can't set the oil cap down and have it stay there. But coming around, we'll take it for a quick test drive. It does have the automatic headlights, fog lights, has the integrated factory brake controller, has a transmission temperature gauge in the dash, but it also has an auxiliary right here just to be safe, which is handy if you're pulling a big load. Everything, all the engine monitoring gauges are integrated right into the LED on the dash. You can scroll through the brake, transmission temperature, oil pressure, coolant, all that stuff. Got good oil pressure, does not run hot. Of course, you got your AC. Has a 115 volt power outlet, which is especially handy if you got kids, they want to plug their games in or whatever. It's got a tow haul mode. I guess that's the exhaust brake. That cuts on your inverter for your power outlets. Dad's got the original window sticker to go with it. Of course, it's got the max tow package with the 410 gears, which also means you get the since they ordered that with the automatic transmission, that gives you the high output Cummins diesel, 385 horsepower, 850 pound-feet of torque. Has a security alarm, power adjustable pedals, spray and bed liner, smoker's group. Although this truck isn't a smoker's truck, it just means that it's got all the power outlets and stuff. In here is all the rest of your owner's manuals to go along with it. It has a satellite radio, Sirius, and they have apparently not canceled the subscription yet, so we're not going to tell them. Overhead, you got the, I don't know if you can see it back there, power sliding rear window, garage door programmer, automatic headlights. You can pull this truck down into manual mode, and as you can see, manually shift it up and down or just leave it in drive. That's especially handy if you're pulling on the interstate and you want to keep it out of that top gear and just not have it shift into 6th. Just leave it where it shifts out to 5th, which is especially handy. You can see the steering wheel, absolutely perfect all the way around. Has no wear spots, it's not worn out, nothing like that. It's got the big heated tow mirrors with the dual angles, so you can see your trailer and see your dually fenders, which is be real handy if your wife's driving, so she won't knock the fenders off of it. All the controls on the steering wheel work. You can adjust the radio. It's got your fuel economy calculator, distance to empty, all that good stuff. You can control right from the steering wheel, as well as the cruise control, obviously. We'll try and pull out here without getting run over and take it out on the interstate for you. You can tell this truck does not have squeaks and rattles. Now, I'm holding this camera in my hand, so you may notice some shaky camera work, but that's not a function of how the truck rides. That's just me trying to hold the camera. Truck has lots of power, doesn't smoke, gets right up to speed. It's got a matching set of Firestone tires, and they have a fairly aggressive tread pattern, so which you can kind of tell when you get it up over about 75 or 80, but drives perfect, doesn't pull, doesn't shake.
Not a rattle or squeak in it.
I'm doing 70 right now. I can let go of the steering wheel. It doesn't pull to either side. I can hit the brakes. No vibrations in the steering wheel. Doesn't pull either way when you hit the brakes, which is can tell you what kind of shape the brakes are in. This truck starts right up and it runs perfect, hot or cold. Whether you buy a truck from us or somebody else, you always want to hear a diesel running cold, because a warmed up diesel engine will hide a lot of issues. But always listen to them run cold. We'll be glad to let you hear this one start cold, because it has no problems. It runs smooth from the second you crank it up till 2 or 3 hours later. It runs smooth the entire time and doesn't smoke, doesn't make any weird noises or do anything it's not supposed to do. The windshield in it is perfect. It's not cracked. I don't even see any rock picks. Got a nice little tinted band across the top. It's handy. Oil change is fairly recent. It's obviously been kept well serviced, and you know, to get 171,000 miles on a year-old truck, you spent some time out on the highway, and you can tell just from the fact that it doesn't squeak or rattle and pop and stuff. We've had trucks with less miles than this that were city miles that just felt wore out. This truck is tight. Has a compass and thermometer as well built into the dash. Deep well storage compartments. We covered the back seat storage compartments. Of course, it has the keyless entry. I'll see if I can get it up to a little faster speed. Absolutely no exhaust leaks. When you get on a diesel truck, if it's got that kind of diesel noise from inside the cab, you may not know it, but you got an exhaust leak. This truck has no exhaust leaks. I'm doing 75. Doesn't make any weird noises. Gets right up to speed. Of course, those 411 gears, it will get up to speed pretty quick, but still not turning a lot of RPM. And those Alcoa wheels are polished aluminum. That's not factory. Somebody has spent a ton of money to put Alcoa wheels on this truck. They're extra load capable, and you can hook pretty much anything you want to it too. Plus they look good and they don't dull out like the factory wheels. But that's pretty much it. If you have any questions about the truck itself, give me a call. My number is 601-376-9869. Or if you want to talk about buying the truck, all that, give Dad a call, 601-218-1223. I would not hesitate to drive this truck anywhere. If you want to buy it, fly in and drive it home, do so with no worries, no qualms. It's ready to go anywhere you want to go. Or if you'd rather have it shipped, we'll be glad to take you a close-up of anything you want to see. This is not one of those, when it comes off the truck, you're going to be dismayed. You will be surprised that it is actually just as nice in person as it is in the pictures. So either way, we'll be glad to work with you. And like I said, if you have any questions, give us a call. We appreciate you taking the time to watch this entire video, and we look forward to seeing you here in Jackson, Mississippi. Thanks.